It's time for T.I. Clifford Harris to stop begging for 50 Cent to do a versus with him, because all he gets in return is 50 Cent's ass to kiss. He doesn't respect T.I. It's time for him to move on. But before we get to that, let's talk about something that's been a stain on T.I.'s career since 2006. You see, 2006, T.I. got arrested right before the BET Awards in Atlanta for gun possession. They went to his house, pulled out more guns, 10 guns to be exact, and we thought that T.I.'s career as a rapper was over. You didn't see too many rappers back then getting indicted by the feds, let alone getting one of the best plea deals that weren't even easy to understand. You see, street niggas was like, how did he get off on that? There's no way. I would have got 15 years if I got caught with 10 guns on a federal level. But there's always context to the situation.
Let's go there, Tip. Let's go there, right? So now, you know, the rumors in the streets. Hold up, Tip. The rumors in the streets. Yo, how he get caught with grenade launches and silences and all. I didn't want to go there, but you want to go.
You want to talk about it?
Now let's talk about it.
I'm gonna tell you how it happened. I'm gonna tell you how it happened.
You pushing this conversation. I'm not here to disrespect.
I don't give a damn, man. Hey, man, I don't feel no way about it because the truth ain't hard to tell. I don't feel no way about this shit.
Let me
okay,
go.
So,
see, I got it. See, I
got it. So the whole case started, right? I had a security, right? My security, he was telling me, hey, look, we need to upgrade our equipment at the house because I had 24 hour around the house security. We need to upgrade our equipment because we were having shit going on in the city where motherfuckers was goddamn running around with 100 round drones and fully automatics and shit. And, you know, they were running around with handguns. So they kept coming back saying they need to upgrade the equipment. So he'll tell me, shit, man, you need about goddamn 8,000 and we need to have much to upgrade the equipment. I give it to him. So he'll go and he'll bring me back shit brand new in the box. I put it in my goddamn, my secret closet. And motherfucking, you know, every time they come on their detail, they grab whatever piece they want to use and then they put it back when they're done. So the motherfucker kept on just asking me for more shit to buy equipment. So finally he said, it's one last thing we need to get. It cost 10,000. So I bet. I gave him 10,000. Never thought about it again. So now this nigga keep calling me. Hey man, I got you. I got something I need to give you. I got something I need to give you. I got something I need to give you. I need to put it in your hands. I said, man, just take it to the house and give it to one of the guys on duty. You know, now I need to put it in your hands. I got to put it in your hands. It's special. I said, man, I'm doing a motherfucking rehearsal for the BET Award. He said, where is that? I said, it's at the City Center. He said, good, because I'm right here at the Walgreens. Meet me right here. I said, all right, man, shit. So I pull up. He get in. He's sweating like a motherfucker. And mind you, I told you, I'm used to getting shit in brand new in boxes. This nigga brought me some shit in a motherfucking bag with dust on it and shit. Unzipped and showed me a dusty, rusty ass motherfucker. Talking about this is fully automatic. Then he went to screwing on the silence, talking about this and no flash, no bang. It came with it. I say, nigga, I ain't asked for this shit, bro. I didn't ask for this shit, bro. This shit, I want this shit brand new in the box like you been getting. I don't want this shit, man. What the fuck wrong with you? All right, so right when I said I ain't want it, boom, they bust. I never took possession. He still had possession. He was still in the car. You dig what I'm saying? I had more guns in the car with me, but guess who they was registered to? Him. He bought the motherfucker. They were his too. Now what they did was though, they gave them probable cause to come search my house, so they went in the closet and got my guns out the closet and blah 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 woo woo. Okay. So now all the guns in the car, I got beat. And my argument was, well, check this out, bro. If the guns in the car, if you never would have charged me with this, you wouldn't have had no probable cause to get to the house, and you got to kick that out too. And my lawyer said, okay, look, we can make that argument, but I had a biometric scan with a fingerprint where every time I go in, you motherfucking, I put my fingerprint on there. So it recorded when I opened it with my fingerprint and when other people opened it with the code. So they're like, well, shit, bro, you can't get away from you had constructive possession of these firearms. You might be able to argue that they didn't have probable cause, but why would you go through that if you got a year and a day plea right here? Why would you go to trial and risk 30 years if you lose? If you lose, it'll be, if they charge you for every gun, it can easily be 30 years if you don't beat the motherfucking probable cause. So I said, shit, fuck it, I'll take the motherfucking year and a day. Shit, I'll take a year and a day too. So that's what motherfuckers, so when motherfuckers talk about why in the fuck did I get off with all this shit, because the case was weak. I still think every day I wake up thinking I still could have beat him. But I'm glad I got damn shit. I did what the fuck I had to do.
I think the problem is that T.I. waited too long to actually explain how he got off of this case. Now, hey, if T.I. don't care, I don't care. But it made it look suspicious And he got attacked for this by a lot of different rappers, a lot of different outlets online, through social media. But I guess T.I. is one of those people is, you know what? It's no need for me to explain because y'all gonna believe what y'all want to believe anyway. Well, at this point, T.I. has moved on and he is currently back into his old form. He done cut the sister locks off. He done stopped doing comedy for a while, put it on pause, and he's back making music. And he's got a song called Let 'Em Know that he's been out trying to push and promote. And he actually has an album that he's coming out with called Kill the King. And he's been doing his press runs. Now he made his way to Shannon Sharp and Ocho on Nightcap. And he actually got into talking about how the Gucci versus Jeezy versus started. Because originally it was supposed to be Jeezy versus T.I. And he said, you know what? They can have a battle. Somebody I always wanted to battle was 50 Cent. Now he done said this and voiced this numerous times. But when he brought this back up, it just gave 50 Cent more room to troll. He said that 50 didn't want any smoke. And 50 is seemingly not wanting any smoke in the music platform. But he's saying it's because T.I. ain't his type of street nigga.
Was supposed to go, and then goddamn, when I was talking to Swiss, you know, I was like, shit, man, yeah, I'd do it. But you know, really, the motherfucker that really would be the one, it ain't gonna happen. But if Gucci, Young and Gucci, that the one. And then he hit me back. He was like, shit, Tiff, don't even trip. I think we gonna get Gucci to do it. I said, well, you don't need me then.
But
that's the one.
Hold up,
you know what I mean?
But didn't Jeezy and Gucci already?
No, they were before it happened.
Oh, okay, before it happened.
Before it happened, they were talking to me.
Okay. But I'm saying, so right now.
And then I called my man. I said who I wanted.
You want Weezy?
Nah, I said I wanted 50. That's what I said. He don't want no smoke though.
Oh, Lord.
I called my man. He don't want no smoke. He ducking smoke. It's cool. So now, here we are trying to think about other people who would do it. You know what I'm saying?
Damn.
We mentioned Wayne, and Wayne wouldn't be bad. I respect Wayne. I'm a Hot Boy fan.
Yes, sir.
I feel like that would make some
50 Cent would put up on Twitter, I know Atlanta picks and choose who they support, but y'all gotta do better. LOL. Keep my name out your mouth. GUnitBrands.com. Always some type of promotion for 50 Cent. But along with this caption, he would put up the infamous T.I. Tipster Crime Stopper video.
Call me Tip, but this is about another kind of tip that can help our mothers, our sisters, our brothers, and our fathers help get the perpetrators who commit crimes against them off the streets. All you got to do is call Crime Stoppers Atlanta. Tips can be anonymous, and there's even a reward. The number to Crime Stoppers Atlanta is 404-577-8477. That's 404-5.
No, I'm not here to tell y'all whether y'all should respect Tip doing a Crime Stoppers commercial. Hey, your opinion is your opinion. I'm not a street nigga. Honestly, even if I was a street nigga, I probably would have did the commercial rather than do 10 to 15 years of federal prison time when that's the only thing that's stopping me. But hey, some people just that gangster. I'm guessing 50 is one of those.
Hey, listen, so the shit, I had my case going through one thing. Ain't no cooperation. Cooperation is off the table. Ain't no motherfucker, ain't no Rule 35. You know what I mean? Cooperation off the table. But anything else they talking about, I want to hear. You know what I mean? Ain't no cooperation, ain't nothing to tell on, ain't none of that shit. So they came back and was on some shit like, okay, well, we want to use you. We want to use you to help young kids, you know, keep from making the same mistakes as you did, and so on and so forth. And it just kept saying, and work with law enforcement. I said, I ain't working with no goddamn law enforcement now. You know what I'm saying? Now, I'm willing to goddamn go use my testimony and speak to kids to keep them going that, but I ain't working with no law enforcement. And my lawyer was like, listen, it's just the language that they put in there. Don't worry about it, man. And listen, I tell you what, you're gonna go speak to the kids. They'll have some officers there. You know, it's security anyway. You don't have to stand with them. You don't have to do that. And then it had something about a commercial in the plea agreement. And I just kept saying, man, nah, I ain't doing no commercial. I ain't doing no goddamn commercial. I ain't saying that shit. So I went through the whole process. And mind you, I'm on $3 million bond. You dig what I'm saying? They gave me a downward departure from my sentence, and they excused that with the community service shit that I was doing. So one of the community service mandates was this commercial they wanted me to do. Now, mind you, what they wanted me to do was, They want me to stand in front of some police and shit and goddamn talk I'm like, man, I ain't gonna do that. So it got down to the last day before I had to turn in my goddamn, my motherfucking, before tell Javon to stop calling me. Before I had to turn in all of my shit, my community service, my 1,000 hours that I had to do in order to be eligible for the downward departure. And motherfucker said, well, shit, you still got to do this drop.
I get it. So now,
so I did the motherfucking drop. But hey, whoa. I want to say one thing. Tip has never gave any information to any form of law enforcement to get any man any amount of time for any crime, period, ever.
Okay,
So around the same time that T.I. was about to have these gun issues, in May 2006, he lost his best friend and his security guard, Falant Johnson. He was at a Cincinnati after party and he got into it with some local guys who were trying to pump their chest at T.I. He took a swing at them, hit them, a brawl ensued. They got him out of there. They got into their SUV to get on to wherever they needed to go. But they were followed by some guys who sprayed up the car. Unfortunately, Falant Johnson lost his life. And T.I. would get subpoenaed, meaning that he legally had to show up and take the stand in court. Now, from what I remember, T.I. never told on nobody. In fact, he said, I didn't see anybody. They were shooting, I was ducking. That could just be the truth in general. But the video and the pictures of T.I. taking the stand, along with the whole snitching allegations, along with the commercial, it just all didn't look good. And I'm not sure if 50 Cent knew that T.I. didn't snitch, but he would put up a post and he would put up the video of T.I. taking the stand. And I think that he thought that he was saying something that was going to be funny and that people were going to be like, oh, 50 Cent's such a troll. But surprisingly, it kind of backfired on him. People looked at him as corny. And if you understood the context of the video, you're like, yo, this man is just saying that he saw his best friend die and had to speak to his parents.
Mm-hmm. You recognize who that is?
Yeah, that's Phil.
Okay.
Oh, that's his body.
In 34A.
Yeah, that's the entry wound.
And that's a picture of Falant with the bullet hole in his head?
Yes, it is.
And that's the bullet hole that you described to the jury as being in his temple on the left side?
Yeah.
How did Falant's family find out about his death?
I told him. I called his mom first, then I told his cousin. I told his little girl.
How old was his little girl?
His daughter was 4 years old at the time. Five years old at the time.
And how did you tell his daughter that her father was dead?
He's in a better place and he won't be coming back. And I told him how much he loved her.
And how did you tell his mom that her son was gone?
Well, first I apologized. I apologized because, I felt that, all of those rounds were fired for me, in my opinion. So I apologized to her at first, and then I told her what happened to the best of my knowledge, and I told I didn't get to really say much.
Yeah, man, this one is crazy because let's talk about the music side first. Actually, no, let's talk about the street stuff first. T.I., I honestly think the reason why 50 Cent is not agreeing to do a versus with you is because what you did, whether it's the truth or not, he's already got his mind made up, goes against his principles. He's saying that you're a man who lacks integrity. Now, that would be funny to me because 50 Cent has done a lot of police shit. I mean, he just recently did this huge documentary with basically airing out all of Diddy's grievances. And we know that it's motivated because Diddy was clapping the cheeks of his baby mama. Let's just be honest here. 50 Cent is just one of those people who could get away with certain things. There's certain people in life that can get away with things. We all been in class and there's the boy that can do anything he wanted to in class, disrupt the class, go skip, come back with a fake signature. He could do all of that and he would never get in trouble. The minute somebody else did it, they were in trouble. Unfortunately, that's just the way life is. And let's talk about 50 putting up that video of T.I. taking a stand, talking about his dead friend. He was dead wrong. But nothing's gonna happen to 50. 50 don't care. It's no need to even really spill anything about it. But I do think that 50 Cent is way more corny than people give credit for. I think that a lot of the stuff 50 does is lame as hell. I understand playing, I understand trolling. But to me, that's just something you don't do. Now, I've seen 50 Cent express who he wants to battle in verses. And honestly, I just think that he thinks that he's too big to battle T.I. He's been saying that he wanted to battle Snoop or he wanted to battle Dr. Dre. I didn't need to see that. One, the West Coast, East Coast thing. It's like the music is just not even the same era. Snoop Dogg and 50 Cent. 50 Cent and Dr. Dre. What are we talking about? Dr. Dre started in the 80s. Snoop was out in 92. Like, we gotta make this make sense. Now, 50 and T.I. makes more sense because they're from the same era. Even though that's not the battle I really want to see, I get it. Now, it's interesting because I do think that Lil Wayne battling either one of them makes more sense. Lil Wayne is number one, T.I. maybe number two, vice versa. When it comes to the southern region in that era, you can really switch it around. And then Lil Wayne also has more mainstream success over the years and longevity in music to where he could battle 50 Cent, because 50 Cent, his run was short, but it was massive. Now, if 50 Cent and T.I. were to battle, I think that T.I. would have to play the long run. He would truly have to pick 20 of his best songs. He would have to know when to play them. He would have to perform better, and he would have to talk shit better to win this battle. I think 50 Cent doesn't have to do much to win this battle, only because he possesses the more massive hit selection. It's crazy because for the longevity run of it is T.I. You might get some 6 to 7 really high quality bangers from T.I., and then you're gonna still get the rest of the 13 are gonna be great songs to play. I'm not saying that T.I. don't have hits in there. He does. T.I. probably has over 10, 11, 12 hits. But what I'm saying is, when you're going up against 50 Cent, you gotta know that you're gonna throw some away. T.I. don't have it in the club. T.I. don't have certain records that 50 Cent got. But 50 Cent, I don't think can fill up the 20 with just massive hits. I think there's gonna be room and opportunity for T.I. to steal some. But if you go against Lil Wayne, now we talking a crazy battle. We're talking a crazy battle. So I think that 50 Cent is better off served to go against somebody like Lil Wayne, the same way T.I. is better off served to go against Lil Wayne. It's weird. I hope y'all understand the dynamic that I'm saying. 50 and T.I., I don't know. I think that 50 Cent is gonna say disrespectful things like he's doing now. I don't even know why T.I. would want to do business with him when he doesn't respect him. Look at what's coming from it. So I don't know, man. What's y'all opinion? Y'all let me know what y'all think down below, man. Like, share, subscribe, comment, hit that notification bell, and we out, baby. Boo! VERZUZ LaFlare.
It's him.